Hello everyone, welcome to the Financial Information channel. In this video, I am going to mention the stock market news from March 5th to March 9th. Now let's begin with the video. And the first thing is, I am going to mention how the stock market indices did during this week. And as you can see in the screen, the Dow went up 3.25% during the last 5 days. And the Dow has been positive with 2.49%. The next one is going to be the Nasdaq. Now the Nasdaq went up 4.17% during these 5 days, and it has been positive during the year with 9.52%. And the last one is the S&P 500. It has been positive during the year with 4.22%, and during the week it was positive with 3.54%. So as you saw, all the stock market indices have been positive. The Nasdaq is a little bit stretched, and the Nasdaq contains mostly technology companies. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some kind of a pullback. Now let's take a look at some of the stock market news, and the first one is the job reports. Now the job reports were announced on Friday, and as you see, the Nasdaq closed at a record and the Dow rallied more than 400 points. And in the labor report, they announced they added 313,000 jobs during February, and it has been the biggest increase since 2003. And most analysts expected only 200,000 jobs. However, just like I mentioned before, we saw a jump to 313,000. And just keep in mind that the job reports is very important for the economy. That is one of the key numbers that we need to pay attention every month. When we see those type of numbers, we can continue to expect the companies to report excellent earnings, and those earnings leads to better share price, and that is one of the main reasons why the stock market continues to go up. Now it is a good indicator when we see those really good numbers on the job reports, but we also have to pay attention where those jobs come from, and I'm gonna mention this at this moment. Of the 313,000 jobs, 92,000 were added in the construction, another 50,000 were added from retailers. The professional business services also added 50,000, and the financial service sector added 28,000. And the construction and the manufacturing business helped the US market the most. But now let's take a look at some of the stock market news, and the first one is related to Intel. Now Intel is thinking about putting a bid for Broadcom, and as you remember back from 2017, Broadcom is aggressively trying to buy Qualcomm. And that is kind of big news. Imagine if Intel acquires Broadcom, that share price is gonna give them a little bit of a boost, especially since I expect Qualcomm to have a really good year during 2018 and 2019. We will see what happens during the next few weeks. However, I do expect Broadcom to acquire Qualcomm in 2018. We will see what happens with that story. And the next story is about the Goldman CEO. There was a story that he was going to retire by the end of 2018 or early 2019. Not a lot of investors actually liked him, so the share price actually moved up when those news came out. And the next story is about Amazon. Amazon is thinking about selling airplane tickets on its website. We will see that becomes true. Now, if those rumors become true, we will see the shares of Amazon setting new highs. I think the most affected company with those rumors are gonna be Expedia. And Amazon already have the web services and the customer base, so this actually makes sense for them. And the next story is about Toys R Us. We saw in 2017 that Toys R Us filed for bankruptcy, and Toys R Us is planning to liquidate all of its inventory, and that can mean that 10 to 15% of all those sales could be lost. And this news took effect on two companies. One of those companies that I have mentioned before, and Mattel actually moved down over 7% during the day, and Hasbro was negative, it moved down over 2%. Both of those companies have been preparing in case this happens. We will see what happens during the next few weeks. And the last story is about Alphabet. Now Alphabet, which is Google, has been one of the quietest companies during the last year. And in the news is about Waymo, and Waymo was acquired by Alphabet. Waymo plans to launch a self-driving truck pilot in Atlanta for Google data centers, and that could be huge news for Alphabet, who had been quiet during the last few months. I do expect Alphabet, which is Google, to have a better 2018 than it did in 2017. And with that said, that's gonna be everything for this video. Please leave in the comment section below, what do you think about the stock market right now? Do you think that we are overstretched? In addition, you can give a like to this video if you find this video helpful, and subscribe to the Financial Information channel. I'm gonna continue making videos about the stock market, personal finance, and how to make money online. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a happy Friday and take care, my friends.